Over the ceaseless passage of time, the tapestry of human civilization has been woven with threads of tradition, belief and behavior, some of which might seem utterly unfathomable when viewed through the lens of our modern sensibilities. Throughout history, societies have held practices that today would be considered highly taboo. From royal incest to sacred prostitution, these ancient customs reveal much about the values and beliefs of our ancestors. Join us as we delve into the most controversial and intriguing practices of ancient civilizations, venturing into the heart of their cultures to understand the why and the how of these now vanished worlds. In the land of the pharaohs, beneath the scorching sun of ancient Egypt, the vast desert sands hold the secrets of a civilization obsessed with purity, power, and the divine right to rule. Here, amidst the towering pyramids and enigmatic hieroglyphs, the rulers of this ancient land, the pharaohs, practiced a custom that would send shockwaves through the corridors of modern morality: incest. To maintain the sanctity of their bloodline, a lineage they believed descended directly from the gods, pharaohs often took their own sisters as wives. This practice, deeply unsettling to our modern minds, was seen as a way to ensure the purity of their divine essence, a lineage untouched by the blood of commoners. Imagine, if you will, the opulent palaces, the echoing chambers of power, where brothers and sisters, imbued with the weight of their divine heritage, were united in matrimony, their destinies forever intertwined. But this pursuit of purity came at a cost. The offspring of these incestuous unions often suffered from a host of genetic disorders, a tragic irony that underscores the dangers of tampering with the delicate balance of nature's design. We journey now to the cradle of civilization, the land nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, Mesopotamia. Here, in the bustling cities of Sumer, Akkad, and Babylon, religion permeated every aspect of life, weaving its way into the very fabric of society. And it is within the sacred walls of their grand temples that we encounter a practice both perplexing and, to our modern sensibilities, deeply unsettling: sacred prostitution. Imagine, if you will, the grand temples of Ishtar and Inanna, goddesses of love and fertility, where women, deemed sacred servants of the divine, engaged in sexual acts with male worshippers. This practice, far from being viewed as immoral, was considered a profound act of religious devotion, a way to honor the goddess and ensure the fertility of the land and its people. These women, known as Entu or Naditu, held a unique and surprisingly respected position in Mesopotamian society. They were not simply temple slaves, but often women of considerable wealth and influence, their lives dedicated to serving their deities. Their rituals, shrouded in secrecy and imbued with spiritual significance, offer us a glimpse into a world where sexuality and religion were inextricably intertwined. A world far removed from our own. Our journey through the annals of taboo practices now takes us to the sun-drenched shores of ancient Greece, a civilization that celebrated the human form, intellectual pursuits, and a complex social structure that continues to fascinate and perplex us to this day. It is here, amidst the philosophical debates, the athletic competitions, and the burgeoning democracy, that we encounter a practice that challenges our modern understanding of morality and societal norms: pederasty. In ancient Greece, particularly among the aristocratic class, it was common for older men to form close relationships with adolescent boys, relationships that often transcended the boundaries of mere mentorship. This practice, known as pederasty, involved an intricate interplay of education, mentorship, and physical intimacy. The older man, known as the Erastes, would take the younger boy, the Eromenos, under his wing, guiding his intellectual, physical, and social development. This relationship, while accepted within the societal framework of ancient Greece, often involved a sexual component, a facet that undoubtedly raises eyebrows in our modern world. However, it is crucial to remember that pederasty in ancient Greece was governed by strict social codes and was not synonymous with pedophilia as we understand it today. The relationship between Erastes and Eromenos was seen as a stage in the the younger boy's development into manhood, a relationship that would eventually dissolve as the boy reached adulthood and took on his own societal roles. Chapter 4. Our exploration of the past now leads us to the heart of the Roman Empire, renowned for its military prowess, architectural marvels, and advanced sanitation. The Romans, with their ingenious aqueducts, public baths, and sophisticated sewage systems, were ahead of their time in hygiene. However, certain personal hygiene practices might leave us squirming. Imagine a bustling Roman city, the air thick with spices, sweat, and something less appealing. You make your way to the public latrines, where personal space is a distant dream. Rows of stone seats offer little privacy. Cleanliness was achieved through a communal sponge, shared by all. Yes, it was the same sponge for everyone. A far cry from modern hygiene, the Roman public latrine offers a fascinating glimpse into ancient daily life. Chapter 5. Our journey into the heart of ancient taboos now leads us to a realm where the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual blur, where the rhythms of nature dictated the rituals of life and death, and where sexuality was not merely a private act but a powerful force that connected humanity to the divine, the world of ancient fertility cults. Across the ancient world, from the Nile River Valley to the plains of pre-Columbian America, civilizations celebrated the life-giving forces of nature through elaborate rituals and ceremonies. These fertility cults, often dedicated to gods and goddesses associated with agriculture, abundance and procreation, sought to ensure the prosperity of their communities by appeasing these deities through offerings, dances, and, most shockingly to our modern sensibilities, sexual acts. Imagine, if you will, moonlit groves, the air thick with incense, and the rhythmic chanting of worshippers. Here, amidst the flickering flames of sacred bonfires, men and women, their bodies adorned with symbolic paint and the bounty of the harvest, engaged in ritualistic sex, their movements a symbolic union of the masculine and feminine energies believed to fuel the very essence of life. These acts, far from being viewed as lewd or immoral, were considered sacred expressions of devotion, a way to channel the potent forces of sexuality, to ensure the fertility of the land, the abundance of crops, and the continuation of life itself. Chapter 6. Our final destination on this exploration of taboo practices takes us to the shadow of Mount Vesuvius, to the once thriving Roman city of Pompeii, a city frozen in time by the fiery wrath of a volcano. Here, beneath layers of ash and debris, archaeologists have uncovered a treasure trove of artifacts, frescoes, and even graffiti that offer an unparalleled glimpse into the daily lives of the people who called this vibrant city home. And what they discovered in the ruins of Pompeii challenged many preconceived notions about the sexual mores of the ancient world. For Pompeii, it seems, was a city that embraced its sensuality, a place where erotic art adorned the walls of homes, brothels were as commonplace as bakeries, and even everyday objects were imbued with a surprising degree of sexual symbolism. Imagine, if you will, strolling through the cobblestone streets of Pompeii, the sun warm on your skin, the scent of freshly baked bread mingling with the aroma of spices and perhaps something a little more intoxicating. As you pass by the homes of wealthy merchants and humble artisans, you glance through open doorways and catch glimpses of frescoes depicting scenes of lovemaking, some playful, some surprisingly explicit. These images, far from being hidden away in some dark corner, were displayed openly, a testament to the Romans' surprisingly liberal attitudes towards sexuality. Even the objects unearthed from the ruins of Pompeii, from oil lamps shaped like phalluses to good luck charms depicting acts of copulation, reveal a society that was surprisingly comfortable with its sexuality. Outro. These practices, while shocking to us today, were integral parts of ancient cultures. They reveal the diverse ways in which human societies have understood and expressed their beliefs, values, and desires throughout history. Join us next time as we continue to uncover the fascinating secrets of the past. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. with more historical explorations. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Which ancient practice surprised you the most?